Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Thanksgiving look just because, I don't know, I'm feeling festive and I want to try a couple of new products and like test it out, but do a full tutorial because I haven't done like a full makeup, full face tutorial in a long time. And I'm also under the weather, which is why it's been a couple days since I've posted a video, so I wanted to have something up for you guys and to be fun. So that's all. Let's get started. First, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. It looks like this. I've used this before. It does, I feel like, give you that dewy look, which is fine. Since I don't feel good, I just want to look moisturized because I feel like everything's pretty dry right now. So, yeah. I'm just applying this everywhere just because it feels so good. It's like another moisturizer and I need that in my life. Are you guys excited for Thanksgiving? Because I am. It's like one of my favorite holidays ever. Getting together with family and friends and celebrating, and oh, I love it. I love it so much. Now I'm going to use my L.A.GIRL Pro Coverage HD Long Wearing Illuminating Foundation. Mine's in Nude Beige. It looks like this. And I'm just going to use that with like a foundation brush just because that's how I like to apply my foundation normally. Okay, now that my foundation's on, I really like the coverage on this, and I really like that my skin looks alive and glowy, so I definitely recommend this foundation. I really do like it. Now I'm going to use my e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. It's just this cheap, inexpensive. I think it's like $2, but it works great. And I had like kind of fixed my eyebrows and made them thinner, so it's easier to do, and it's way faster for me. I had liked the big, bold brow there for a while, but I'm kind of digging this kind of brow as well. That's a little bit thinner. It's still definitely full, don't get me wrong. But they're more even, and yeah, it was a long process. I was like chipping away at them slowly just because I didn't want to like mess them up, and I was like, I don't want to go too thin and then be hard to like grow back. So I was doing it very, very slowly. I feel like it's been a couple month process, but I really like them. So yeah. I think the hardest part for me is evening out this front part here. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I definitely do. And that can get quite annoying to do. Because like this one I feel like is fine, but this one in the front is more sparse in the front, so that's the only thing that's driving me nuts. So it's whatever, but it's still easier to do than it used to be. Okay, so that's as close as they're gonna get today, so I really don't feel good. I mean, I feel better, but I really don't feel like messing with it, so that's how it's gonna be. Now I'm going to try this Wet n Wild 10-pan eyeshadow palette. It's the Smoke palette. And this came out as like one of their limited edition ones for Halloween time. So I've tried their shadows before, I just haven't tried this one yet. So they're really pretty colors, so I just wanted to play around with that just because I like those deep burgundy tones in here, and I think it's perfect for fall and Thanksgiving. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna put in my crease. First off, I know that they have a white transition shade and a black transition shade. I'm not using those as my transition shades here. I'm going to take this top like yellowy tan color right here and work that into my crease first as like a little base. I don't feel like that's doing anything. Like literally nothing. Nothing. I feel like that'll work on my brow bone, that shade. So let's see. Maybe I'll just start go in and go ham with a little bit of the more burgundy shades. Which one's lighter? I feel like this top one is a little bit more neutral than the bottom burgundy, so I'm going to go with this top one right here. And I'm gently like just dabbing that brush into it. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like way scarier. That's actually like working just fine. The barely tapping it in. It's adding some color, but it's not overpowering and too crazy. So I like that, because sometimes when it's too pigmented, you don't want to put it on the crease. But this is actually working pretty well. I'm actually going to go with a tiny bit more just out here, just to brighten up a tad bit more. Now I think I'm going to go in on the outer corner with, I'm just going to go with the bottom burgundy shade because it's a little bit darker, and work that on the outer corner and keep it more simple, because I feel like most people have this kind of shade. Oh, that is really pigmented. Do you see that though? Okay. And there's no fallout with this shade right now. I'm just going to shear it out, but I'm just going to like apply it to both sides, and then I'm going to blend it out with a different brush. I wasn't expecting it because the first shade wasn't as pigmented, I feel like, because I'm gently, I mean, I barely stroked it on there, so I feel like that second time I grabbed it, it didn't come out as much as on the other side. That's really, really pretty. This one's more sheared out like I want it, so I'm just going to blend them out real fast before applying anything more, because it's easier to add more than to take away shadow. But that's still really, really, really pretty. I know it looks kind of severe, but I always clean that up with concealer afterwards. I'm kind of messy with my eyeshadow. Sorry if you don't like that. Oh, for my brow bone, I guess I'm going to use that first yellowy shade again right here, just because it'll look, I don't know. It's kind of matte, so I kind of like it to be a little bit shimmery, but I feel like the shade below it is a little bit too bright, and I don't want to brighten it up necessarily. I want it to stay kind of pigmented and pretty, so we'll see. I don't know. I might add it afterwards. Now, on top of that, I want to try out this NYX pigment in the shade Venetian, because I haven't tried this out either on my eyes, and I really do want to try it. And it's a really, really pretty, like, coppery color, perfect for fall. So I'm going to, do I want to apply that with my finger, or do I want to use a brush? That's always the question of the day. I always feel like with pigments it's so much easier to apply it with my finger, so I am going to do that. Ooh, yes, that's so, so pretty. Ugh. I don't know why coppery shades just make me so, so happy. So, so happy. Look at that color. So, so pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Yes, 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 yes. That is so pretty. I love it. I love it so, so much. That couldn't have worked out any better. So I'm just gonna dust off like all this extra fallout, which there isn't a lot, surprisingly, with these like darker colors. So that's really nice. Because sometimes, well, eyeshadows can have a lot of fallout. It just depends. But with those burgundy shades, that worked out really great. So I'm going to line my eyes with this Matte Style Essence Super Last Eyeliner in matte black. It looks like this. And I love this eyeliner. It lasts all day. I mean, it's basically, I don't think it's supposed to be waterproof, but it stays on like waterproof eyeliner, but it's way easier to get off. And I've been hooked on it ever since I've discovered these. I was living under a rock, and they're so inexpensive, and they're really easy to use if you like liquid liner. I'm just going to do the thinnest line because I absolutely love the color of the eyeshadow, that coppery color, and I don't really want to cover it up. And since we're getting fancy here, I'm going to do a light wing because I don't like, I don't know, I don't love bold wings on me. And especially when I'm just going to be like at home hanging out with family. I want to be fancy, but we don't need to be too fancy because we're not really going out or doing anything extra at all. Now for mascara, I have the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof Mascara, just because I have allergies and I'm allergic to cats, and the house where we're having Thanksgiving has cats, and I take like medicine for it, like allergy medicine, but I still always have watery, itchy eyes at some point, so waterproof mascara is pretty much a must in that situation for me personally. You can use whatever mascara you want, but I for sure prefer waterproof mascara. Now for the first time I'm going to try this COVERGIRL TRUBLEND Undercover Concealer. Heard good things about it. I got mine in Buff Beige, this one here, and it's my first time, so I'm excited to try this one out. I feel like to give this a fair chance though, I'm going to color correct. And I do really like this Ulta Beauty Color Correcting Liquid Concealer in Peach to do that. It does a great job, so I'm just going to apply that first real fast. I just did a little bit of a dab there, just to conceal my under eyes. Now with the COVERGIRL TRUBLEND Concealer, it has a giant doe foot applicator, and hopefully it doesn't look like it's gonna be like super duper light. Ooh, it dries really fast though. This one's like really liquidy, and then the little bit that was left is like really dry, so hopefully, I feel like I'm gonna do this side first just because it doesn't look like it's gonna hold on for dear life. I feel like it's kind of looks like it's gonna be budge proof. Oh, that's blending really nicely though. And no, it's not super drying. Like, I feel like I can move it around with my finger easily. And I feel like it's brightening my face and has good coverage. So this may be a win-win. Of course, I'm going to play around with it more and let you guys know if I really do like it. But so far, I don't feel like it's a bad product at all. It's easy to use, it's affordable, and it has good coverage. I'll drag some underneath my nose for extra coverage a little bit. Not bad. Not bad at all. So now we're going to go back in with the Wet n Wild in the Smoke palette. This one here. And I'm going to put a little bit of the top burgundy shade on the outer bottom lash line right here. And then go in with the NYX pigment again. So the same basically that we do on the top, I'm going to do on the bottom. See, like, it's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented. And now taking the NYX pigment again in Venetian, I'm going to put that on the bottom lash line. But this time I'm going to use brush because I need it to be a little bit more precise. It's just such a pretty color though. I absolutely love it. I feel like I didn't pick up enough of that. It's not as bright and shiny as I want it to be. There we go. Oh, it just catches the light beautifully. I just love it. I love it so much. There's the tiniest bit of fallout with the pigment, so I'm gonna swipe that away real fast. And that didn't move the concealer at all. So this concealer looks like it's dried down and is kind of budge proof. And now I'm going to put the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara on the bottom lash line as well, since it is waterproof. Because again, that's what I need on a holiday such as Thanksgiving. Okay, now for bronzer. I'm not going to like go into heavy contour. So I'm going to take my I Love Revolution Bronze and Glow. Does it have a shade on here? I kept the box because I guess I kept it. It's just a bronze and highlight duo. but it doesn't say light or dark. So it might be the only one that they have, even though I feel like there should be a lighter one. But this is what it looks like. And I just love, it smells like chocolate, and that's delicious. But both sides, like the bronzing powder and the highlighter, are amazing. So it's a good option. But since Thanksgiving makes me think about eating a lot of delicious food, I feel like a highlighter and a bronzer that smell like food are perfect for that event. And this was only like $7 for the palette at Ulta, which reminds me, Ulta has some like Thanksgiving, like Black Friday sales that are awesome. Like the NYX pigment I just used, I believe comes in a like a 3-pack pigment, and then there's like lip liners and some lip products, all for like $15 or $20, which I think is a really good deal, and they're really good products. But I saw a bunch of good deals. Like there's Tarte products, like duo sets that are amazing. There's 4-piece sets that are amazing deals, like $15 to $20 range. So I think it's perfect time to buy presents if you forgot, because I always forget Ulta for some reason. So now on Black Friday I kind of want to shop online, or even Cyber Monday. I feel like they'll have those deals going on. Just have to look it up, but they have that already on the site. So definitely check up, because there's a lot of, like, I haven't really tried any Tarte products, but the price is drugstore right now, so it's perfect time to try it out. So definitely probably going to do that. I'm going shopping today though to get some presents, and Ulta is on my list to grab a couple of things that I've wanted to do, and just to see what sales they had before the Black Friday sales. So I'll probably have 2 Ulta hauls here really soon to show you guys what I got. Now I'm going to take the highlighter, which again is this golden beautiful shade right here, and apply it to the normal places. But look how blinding that is. Like, I just love it. It's so pretty. And I'm going to put it in the inner corner because it's such a pretty color. I think it goes perfectly with this eye look, just to brighten everything up. Oh yes. I feel like this is fun doing this holiday look with only like drugstore makeup. It's a lot of fun because I feel like on holidays I splurge and I usually use like my higher end makeup that I have, but you could totally achieve the same thing long lasting with these products, I promise you, which is why I selected them for this. Now I'm going to take this Essence Satin Touch blush in the shade 20 Satin Love. That was a tongue twister for me. And this is what it looks like here. I just love the like little indentations. It's really cute for a drugstore because these are inexpensive, but they go the extra mile to like have it on there. Yeah, this is perfect with this eye look. It's such a pretty color and it has a sheen to it. And again, because I don't feel that well and I feel under the weather, it's absolutely perfect. The only thing that I am going to do is, because I do hate the sheen that I have like right here on my face, which is me naturally, like for some reason my T-zone is just oily, but the rest of my face feels dry. I'm going to put a little bit of powder on it just to kind of keep that from looking too greasy at the end of the day and in pictures and stuff, because that's a big area of my face. Just for the purpose of, because it's right next to me and it's the fastest, I'm just using the Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche contouring palette. But as you can see, it's almost done. Like the lid doesn't even stick with it anymore. That's how loved this is. And I've hit pan and I'm just so excited to finish it that I've just been doing that to try to, like, you know, use it up. But I want to rebuy all of these palettes because they are just so good. But I have so many bronzers and contouring powders and just face powders in general that I'm like, should I not? If I find out that they're going to discontinue it, I'm totally going to get them. But I might just like not repurchase right this second. But they're very good and inexpensive. So then, I don't know, I'm torn. But see, that cleared it right up. I'm going to add a little bit here. But other than that, everything else should be good to go. And this does set your makeup really, really well. Now I'm going to see, what do I want to do on my lips? I think I'm going to try this Essence INSTCARE lipstick. It's in this shade Refreshing Pause, and it's this really pretty like burgundy red shade. I thought it was kind of like a liquid lipstick at first, but it's actually just a regular lipstick here. This is what it looks like. And try this. I'm going to be gentle with it. Ooh, it's moisturizing. That's perfect for me. It's surprisingly easy to use. That's really pretty. That's really, really pretty. I like it. It is so hydrating. So it's probably not going to be the most long-lasting thing in the world, but for me, I don't know. I don't want dry, crusty lips. Like, I don't want a liquid lipstick on my lips. So this works fine, and then I can just like keep it in my purse and reapply after we eat. But that's really, really pretty together. I really, really like that. Now, if you don't want it to be this bold because the eyeshadow is bold, I'm going to try layering this Wet n Wild Breeze lipstick on top of it, because these are like $1.99, so I figured it would be a good drugstore find to see if it would lighten it up, because it's a really light shade, so it's kind of like a lip topper for me, and see what that does with the look. It might look bad and then I'll just reapply the other color on top, but I just want to see. I feel like that softened it up just slightly. Made it more like daytime appropriate, I feel like. It made my lips definitely look a little bit juicier. That's still really pretty. I don't know which one I like better, but that worked seamlessly. So the color combo of this works really well if you want to bring that like pigment kind of down and lighten it up a little bit. But overall, I'm really happy with how this is looking. Oh, one more thing to try is this Essence Instant Matte Makeup Setting Spray. It's with Evermatte Oil-Free Non-Sticky Lightweight. I want to try this one because I haven't tried it yet. I've tried their hydrating one, and since I went with like a super luminous foundation and a super luminous like dewy primer, I know it defeats the purpose, but it kind of tames it. I feel like when you do something a lot dewy and then adding something a little bit mattifying on top, so I'm just gonna do that. So let's try this out. I'm gonna spray it away because I'm gonna do like a tester spray. Yeah, okay. Ooh, it has a good mister. Ooh. I always go ham on it and let it dry down just because I do want this to last and be budge proof for pictures and stuff like that. So that's everything for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's what it looks like up close. I love it. I think it's perfect for Thanksgiving or any fall occasion that you have. And that's everything. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you guys, and just make sure you spend it with your friends and family, all your loved ones. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.